Welcome back to In Case You Missed It, our weekly recap where we're recapping everything going on in the pop culture world. And I swear, as weeks go on, we just have more and more to talk about. But first, we're going to do what we love most, and that is talking about ourselves. And we have a lot to catch up on because we went on a literal week hiatus, and that hiatus also included with each other because I was so busy. I haven't talked to either of them, honestly. So let's catch up, y'all. What have we been up to?
I want to hear face catch up first, to be honest.
Yeah, seriously, Faith, give us a debrief.
Well, if you can't hear in my voice, I am unwell. I just worked at the Masters tournament for the last 10 days and I love doing it. Like I will go back until the day I die. Like until they stop letting me come back, I will be there. It's so much fun. It's genuinely like a summer camp.
Sophia, who were you rooting for during the tournament? And Faith, wait, were you rooting for Rory the whole time? Because personally, I was rooting for Scotty Scheffler. I always root for Jordan Spieth, but this year was not his year. But Scotty came real damn close.
He was so close. He really made up a lot of ground on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday.
Well, Sunday was
Sunday.
the no,
Sunday.
Sunday is where he made it up. But so in the beginning, like Emily said, we're always rooting for Jordan Spieth, and obviously like Scotty too. I didn't really like. I wasn't on like Thursday, Friday, and Friday. I wasn't like, oh my God, I need this person to win. Saturday when Rory got his big lead, I was like, okay, this would be really cool. No one has gone back to back since Tiger Woods in 2002. So I thought it would be cool. And then Sunday came along and Rory was leading, and then like some other people got up there, and then Scotty came back. So I was like, honestly, I'd be happy with either Rory or Scotty.
Thought it was very exciting watching with everyone shifting on the leaderboard so much. Like it wasn't like Saturday, Rory was in the lead by so much. And I was like, oh, is this
Yeah,
going to be
it
like a
was a
blowout?
huge
But
lead.
Sunday, he was going down. People were going up. It was all like they were all so close. It was really exciting to watch. And
No,
golf
it was
isn't
actually so
always,
entertaining.
yeah. I thought it was so much fun. I loved like Rory's reaction. Like I love his little daughter. I thought it was adorable.
Yeah,
We're
she's
just
so cute.
big Texas Longhorns fans, and Scotty Scheffler and Jordan Spieth both went to University of Texas. So like by
Well,
association, we root for
also,
them.
not only is Rory's daughter adorable, his wife is
Oh,
stunning.
her outfit. Mom and I were
Her big
obsessed with
hats
her
always
hat
hit so
and
hard.
her dress. She looked so classy. Like
That's what I'm talking about. Like
she
though
looked so classy. She
she
looked
knows what
very
she's
good.
doing.
Yeah.
Um,
I also think Scotty Scheffler's wife always looks so beautiful and well dressed as well.
yeah, moral of the story, masters are super fun. But that's honestly my only update, and then I start my new job next week.
Okay, I literally couldn't remember if you started it this week or if you started it next week.
Next week, and all my stuff came in while I was gone, so I had such a field day opening everything earlier. I got a big Zara order of a bunch of new clothes, which I will be
Faith,
posting a
you need
haul
to
on
do
TikTok.
you need to do corporate outfits, corporate styling.
You know what? The market is open ever since Danielle Filong quit her
Yeah.
job, so I will be the next her. But yeah, I'm gonna post my haul on my TikTok, and I also got my Bays bag.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so
Your work
excited.
bag. Did you get the work
hmm
like the work?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't get, I got the commuter tote because their work tote is too big.
Okay.
I think I'd fall over. So I got the commuter tote. It's sitting in front of me right now, but I can't turn my laptop around. But just know it's beautiful, and I got it in brown.
Okay, icon.
Yeah.
Because you're
Just
fully in person all 5 days, right?
yeah, no, 4 days. I get to work remote on Fridays.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Um, but yeah, Sophia, what's new with you, girl?
I'm going to look at wedding dresses for the first time next week.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Can you please, like, don't do the shit that it has to be a surprise. I have to see it.
Do you
Oh
have
no, everybody
inspo?
can see it. No,
Okay,
I
good.
literally don't know what I want at all.
Okay.
So
I
I
feel
have,
like that makes it more fun.
Yeah,
'Cause
no, because
then
then
you're
you can
not
try
going
on
in
every
like
style.
tunnel like vision. Like you're going in kind of like open to anything.
Yeah, that'll be fun
very
because then you can
thorough.
just try on every style and like see what you actually like. Because I feel like so many people go into it thinking they like one style, but then they try it on, they're like, wait, I actually don't like this.
Well, exactly. And I'm definitely the body type. Like I need to try it on to see how it's gonna look on me, obviously, just because I'm also a planner. Like I would need to know if I'm
Yeah.
gonna hate it or if I'm gonna love it. But I have two appointments booked. I'm going on Friday and Saturday with my mom, my sister, and some friends.
Are you
And
going
then
to two different places or like
two
multiple
different
different
places.
places? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then I also designed my save the dates last week.
Oh my God, we have made so much progress.
We really have.
I feel like our talk la on 2 weeks, our last episode we recorded gave you like that little push.
It really did. And so that is the updates wedding wise. The save the dates took me so long to edit, and I
But they
sent it
look really
to Em.
good.
Oh
Thank
wait,
you.
Emily, you've seen them?
Yeah, you were off the grid.
Oh, I want to see them.
I'll show you
Send it to
after.
me when
Did
we're
you
done.
pick the
Yeah,
one
yeah.
that I thought?
Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna order those and then send those out. And
She asked
then
for our address.
Oh my God, I'm so shocked we're being invited.
I still am flattered. Like I'm still like,
I literally put it in my calendar the second they made their date.
what's crazy too is like we've never met in person.
Yeah, but they don't need to know that.
No, I think that adds to the lore.
Yeah, no, it
most
is
of my best
crazy. I
friends have
have a
been
lot
from
of friends
Maine.
like that though, low key. We're
I
pen
don't.
pals.
No, we're like Emily and I were obsessed with Wattpad when we were younger. Still I am actually. And
I know
it's
I
like
kind of
when
want to
you
get back
were
on it.
no, literally same. It's like when you were younger and like you like had your Wattpad friends or like your Tumblr friends like
Emily
I
had
had
her
my
fan
fan
account
girlfriend.
friends.
What
yeah.
fan?
I said Emily had her fan account friends.
Like of my Twitter, like stan besties.
Yeah.
No,
Emily,
okay, same. I actually had a Luke Hemmings fan account on Twitter. I mean, my friend shared it.
Sophie, I don't know if I ever told you this, but when I think I was in like maybe fifth grade because I feel like I was in Florida when I developed my crush for Luke Hemmings. Um, and I remember telling Emily, like, oh my God, he's so cute. Like, I have such a crush. And she literally looked at me and she goes, he has piercings and tattoos. Mom and dad would never approve. And I was like, I'm literally 12.
For
Emily
context,
said, I'm
though,
crushing your dreams, okay?
I
for
was
con
12 and he didn't know I existed.
okay, but it was also just like we just grew like dad's like a very like traditional Southern dad. That was just.
But again, Emily,
So
this
will
wasn't like
he?
a suitor I was bringing home.
But genuinely, like in my brain at that time, I thought I was gonna marry like Austin Mahone
It was a
or
literal
Justin
celebrity
Bieber.
in a band. Like, there
Right, but
was,
like in my brain, it was attainable in that moment.
oh, I appreciate the faith that you
And I've just
apparently
always
have in
brought
me.
faith back down to earth. It's just what I do.
That's
Yeah.
very, you both do that to each other. Let's be so honest.
It's like a sister thing. We do it to our older sisters too.
Oh, I
We
do
were
it to my
talking,
sister all the time.
yeah, we were talking about it with our older sister because she was like, no, our nephew's not gonna be an only child anymore. And she was like, oh my God. And I'm like, yeah, but siblings are so fun. Like you keep each other humble. Like it's not fun in the moment, but think about all the only children out there who haven't been humbled by a sibling.
Yeah.
No, in my family, like you can tell, like the youngest one definitely wasn't bullied enough because like all of us were like growing up and like not home as much, and like you can definitely tell like she should have been bullied more.
See, Faith's the youngest, and I promise you she was bullied.
I was gonna say I was bullied just plenty. Don't you worry. I got
Turned
it
out
in.
great. I did a great job.
Wait, let's talk about Southern Hospitality because I watched it today because I was busy
I
last week,
watched it last
obviously.
night, so same. We're
So
on
it's
the
fresh in my brain, and
yeah.
I just y'all know I already have a lot to say.
Okay, I watched it last week, so I maybe
Oh, I can remind you, don't worry.
okay.
So
I don't
the
know. It was
episode
kind of
continues.
a snooze fest.
Could not disagree more. So the episode
Emily, I
continues with
like
them
that.
in Edisto. They're like on that lake, and it kind of starts with like Emmy wanting to have that conversation with Brad.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah,
It's
and
like I
so
can't listen to this
no,
anymore.
but the conversation is literally Brad like not even giving her the time of day. It's so funny. This girl, you can tell, has always gotten her way, and it's so funny watching her have to figure out what to do when you don't get your way, and like people just don't immediately like conform to, as Scott from Love Island would say, conform to your tears. Like she is trying to apologize again, and he's like, why would I believe your apology when last time you apologized to me, the next day
Yes,
you tell Justin you only apologize because you're afraid I'm gonna ruin your life. And
Exactly.
she's like, no, 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 but like, let me give you context. And he's like,
there
there's
is
no
none.
context. It's not gray. It's black and white. Like, you're either sorry or you're not. And you're talking out of both sides of your mouth, and I just don't even believe you. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time. And he walks away and insert the I'm like, oh my God. She's like crying and hyperventilating. And I love when Michaels goes over, he's like, girl, breathe. But she's then going on about how like he just got so angry with me and like he just didn't even let me talk. And I'm like, that's if anyone watches it, that's literally not what happened. He was calm, cool, and collected. And he basically just said, like, I don't believe you. So like we're wasting our time having this conversation. And there's no side to her story. And she's sitting there being like, and I didn't even get to get an apology from him. For what? For literally what?
You want to hear my genuine reaction to that?
What? Literal side eye.
Like, that's how I feel. That's how I felt half that episode was just like, are we for real right now? And it was
I
like,
know.
I like Michael's, but he was being a little too animated. Like, we don't need an audience. Like, it's just like, why are you being so mean, girl, to like your
No, that was
supposed. It
so funny though, because I don't
was
like
funny,
Lake.
but like,
So I thought it was hilarious.
been in Lake's position where all of a sudden, like, one of our best friends just like that on
But
us
it
and
wasn't
they make
Lake.
you feel
He didn't do it
horrible.
for no reason.
I didn't say it was no, okay, but here's the
No, but you
thing.
said he
He
flipped a
could have.
switch. He didn't.
But he
She
did
did
flip a
some.
switch in the sense of he could have had a conversation, just been like, hey, like, this wasn't cool.
Right, but
If you
you
guys
have
are
to.
quote
I think he
unquote
was fed
brother and
up.
I
sister,
agree. But Emily,
I
you
think
have to
he was fed
understand
up
not
with her.
everyone has the same communication styles. Like he wasn't ready to have that conversation because he was so mad. And Lake's mom last was out last week's episode. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Lake's mom
clocked
totally,
her.
but I just didn't think that he
blocked her.
needed to bring it to like the whole group and like make her feel
But the
so
whole group was
unbelievably
already
uncomfortable.
involved because of the situation. Like she went and told that other girl, Ella, and then Ella told Emmy. Like everyone was already involved, and like everyone was involved a couple weeks ago when they talked about the unsafe comments. Like it's something that every and also like they have to involve people. It's a reality TV show. Like it's like
No, of
kind of the whole
course. I
point.
just look, I'm not saying she was right, but I just felt for her in that moment because like we know what that feels like
I
of
didn't.
This
okay.
is my thoughts on it, and I was actually talking to my friend about it on Friday of last week about just regarding Lake. Lake was such a snooze fest last season. Truly, I think she's honestly doing anything and everything to make herself appear more interesting
Like a
too.
Agree.
storyline.
Yes, like she's
Okay,
Agree.
fair.
creating drama that doesn't need to happen. And then like honestly, her mom calling her out, like I was like, period. Bring her back to
Also, her
work.
mom was so right about the stop sharing black people's business to white people. Why are you going to tell Ella, who's a white girl, that about the whole unsafe comment?
Yeah,
Like, I
nobody's
just,
gonna get it.
well, and even if she like got it, you're never gonna fully get the extent of it. And like, that just didn't make any sense to me. But the one that Lake had one moment I liked of her, and it's after she went away from the table and she was crying in the bathroom by
Oh
herself.
my God, with Emmy.
And Emmy went in there and of course, being Emmy, made everything about her. And
So
Lake in her confessional is like, girl,
It
time
was
and
so
place.
tone deaf. It was like Lake is sitting there
But it's
sobbing,
not
and
even
you're
tone
like,
deaf. That's just who she is.
that's
Like
but
her
that's
world
Emmy
revolves around herself.
equals tone deaf. And like that was just it summed it all up in one scene
She's
where
tone deaf. She's not self-aware. She's self-absorbed. Like this girl's world revolves around herself and Will. And she is just in such a
no,
like
her
distorted
fiance.
reality. Sorry,
yeah.
her
That's
fiance. And she just lives in such a distorted reality that I don't think she can come back from. And I genuinely hope I don't have to keep watching her on my screen next season because I do actually really like the show. Like the show is so good. And I don't think you need Emmy. Like I don't.
they're not
The
getting rid of
thing
her.
though, that I was gonna say, she is the show.
Yeah,
But
they're
I
not getting
don't
rid of
think she is like, yeah, they have a lot of drama with her, but also now that Will's not on there, like how, because the whole point, like I remember with Vanderpump, there were so many issues of like like when Lala started dating Randall and like she didn't share that about that because of the whole like married situation. And everyone was like, if you're gonna be on a show, you have to be authentic about your whole life, not just the parts you want to pick and choose from. And like now that Will's not on the show and she like won't even say his name, she's just like my fiance. Like I feel like it's like not first of all, she's not authentic at all, but I feel like her storyline isn't even
But
authentic anymore.
newsflash, they kept Lala.
No, I know, but I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but I
how
think
no.
they
I'm just
didn't. I think they also because did Will quit or did they not ask him back because he didn't
I
show up
don't
at the
know.
reunion?
I don't know if we'll ever know.
Because like I know not showing up to reunions like a big, big no-no. And I
Yeah,
think Stassi
Stassi
showed up
said
literally,
Stassi
yeah,
made a comment about it because people were talking about it with West and Amanda.
West and
She
Amanda,
was like,
yeah.
in my experience, if you don't show up to a reunion, like you're not coming back. Not that I think West and Amanda want to come back, but actually they probably do. They're thirsty.
West 100% wants to come back. Are you kidding me? He
Wait,
eats up the attention.
wait. I have something to say. If now that like we'll wrap up Southern Hospitality for for Summer House, did you guys see Amanda's statement she made coming back to
Oh
social media?
my
I
God.
saw I don't know who it was. It was either like Liz Woods, not skinny but not fat. It was or like Lucy on the ground. It was someone saying like this is the first time I've ever seen someone make a statement saying for my mental health I'm coming back to social media. And then I saw someone else be like she literally made that statement so she could like be like popping her thing on out and about with
Yep.
West that same night.
And then, but what was crazy too in the statement, she's like, just know that this still weighs heavy on my heart. No, it doesn't.
It didn't in the first
No, it
place because he wouldn't have
doesn't.
done it.
Exactly, because this has been going
Exactly.
on for months.
I saw
You're
something that
only
was
upset
like,
because you got caught and people are
could
calling you
West and
out.
Amanda not get on Raya?
While
Like,
Sierra's out here living her best life.
best.
I have not been able to watch the show since all of this has happened. Like I
Wait, but you
don't
have
have
to
the
watch
stomach to watch
tonight.
it.
The word on the street is the screeners went out and everyone was like, you guys were gonna have a field day with Amanda and
Yeah,
West tonight.
that's what I've
And
heard too.
Mia is on
I don't know
Watch
if I
What
have the
Happens Live.
stomach to
Tonight.
watch.
And Mia is
Okay.
the first Summer House cast member since the things have come out to
Okay.
be
And
on Watch
she's
What Happens
Sierra's
Live. And
bestie.
she was just with Rihanna.
Okay, can you get me set up on their YouTube TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm so excited to see what she says about the situation, but also Rihanna, because Rihanna allegedly wants to matchmake Sierra with an A-list celeb, which is exactly what she needs.
1000%
Did you
agreed.
guys see the billboard that Boys Lie
Yes.
posted for Sierra where it was like what like call us or something? And then again on the right side of history,
Lex versus Lex.
Team Alex. And I was like, I literally
Wait, that's a
commented.
story for later we'll get into.
Okay, well remind me to bring that back up because I had commented and I have
No,
like
I will.
so many
I saw
likes
your
on
comment.
that.
You got a lot of likes on it. Okay, so let's get into our culture catch up. Perfect segue. Let's talk about the two names on everyone's lips, Alex Cooper versus Alex Earl, or some people are calling it Lix versus Lex. Y'all know how we feel about Alex Cooper. We don't really like her. She kind of gives mean girl energy. I will say though, I do appreciate when she has people and call her daddy that I want to hear from because I feel like she gets the tea. But in this situation, if you're not team Alex Earl, you are on the wrong side of history.
Yeah, I agree completely. It's embarrassing. Like, okay, how can she sit there and say, like, I don't normally feed into this stuff? And then someone made a TikTok edit of her dancing to the song that
Yeah.
Alex's opening dance was. And I'm like, you're so embarrassing.
Well, also, like, Alex Cooper is so much older than Alex Earl. And also, like, think about it in this way. Like, that was her former boss. So think about it in, like, a normal person. Like, can you imagine, in, like, because we all have real jobs, can you imagine your boss doing that?
No.
Like, no one would ever do that because, first of all, HR violation, hello. Second of all, like, it's just bizarre. So, like, I get it. Like, social media is a little different, but still, like, you have to think about it in that way. And it's just so weird.
I also just think it's weird timing too, because Alex did repost that video, but also not enough people were talking about it to make Alex Cooper go on the defense this aggressively. Alex is
Hmm.
also on the height. She just had a super successful skincare launch. She's at Coachella with her friends. Like she's doing these big things. And then like she's hungover probably waking up to Alex Cooper making this such an out of pocket video, in my opinion. It was weird. It was
Yeah,
giving
it was weird.
Yes.
It
theater
was also worded
energy.
so weird.
No, and to post that on your main TikTok, like maybe do a cheeky comment, be like, yeah, like I would love to hear what she has to say. Like,
Hmm.
Yeah,
come on
that
in
would have
with
been a little bit
Ross.
better, but the whole video was
This was just so
crazy.
aggressive, in my opinion, and so
All I could
uncalled
think about,
for.
all I could think about while I was watching it was the like Sunday scaries Alex Earl must be having right now. Like waking up
No,
hungover after a
seriously.
weekend of Coachella and like watching this video. I just didn't understand what Alex Cooper meant when she was like, I people are tagging me in so much. And I'm like, tagging you in so much
I
what?
will say I did see like comments Alex had liked and
Like
like
who
stuff she
cares?
no, but that's what I'm saying is like I don't think it's out of nowhere, but I don't think you would like as Sophia said, I don't think it was big enough to warrant the video. Like I thought that was like now like if anything Alex Cooper made it a bigger deal than it was.
1000%. It would have probably gotten brushed under the rug, just like all the other times stuff like this has occurred. She's also not the only talent to leave Unwell that wasn't happy or at Unwell or didn't
Yeah.
leave on good terms
Who
with
else
Unwell.
has?
I don't know if I want to put it in the pod.
Yeah, no, we won't.
Okay, like Hannah Kosh, she left
Yeah.
Unwell and did not
She
leave
has
on
said
good
like
terms.
yeah.
She said
I s-
multiple negative things about her.
A TikTok came up my For You page of someone saying, so she posted a video being like Alex Cooper calling Alex Earl out when she's just like the biggest like clout chaser ever. And I guess people, and then this person made another video saying none of Alex Earl or her family or her team liked this video. But I'll tell you that a lot of people that have been interviewed by Alex Cooper and a part of the Unwell Network at some point have liked and saved this video. And I thought that was interesting. I think
No,
there's
I
a lot of
support
skeletons
it.
in her closet, and I don't think the video is a good idea.
There's a lot of people too. What's also crazy is Sophie with an F is coming out with a book, and nary a peep was said from Alex Cooper on that either. And it's like, again, this is what you chose. This was the battle you chose to fight. This was
Well, I
really
feel like
the
she
one that
can't
you're
say
gonna
anything
die on
about the
the
book yet
hill.
because we don't know what's in there. You know what I mean? Because like imagine she like goes on this whole tangent about
True.
Sophia when she hasn't spoken about her in years, and then there's nothing in the book about her. Which
There's
like is I don't think it's
1000%.
There's
gonna happen.
no
I
way
think the
there's not going to be
no,
nothing in the
I know, but
book.
I'm just saying like can you like imagine she goes on this whole tangent and then like it wasn't even like that much in the book. But I've seen people think that this is a PR stunt and like
No.
Alex Earl's gonna be on Color Daddy. Like y'all got to get
I
it.
don't
This
think
is
so
not a PR stunt.
because I think the PR people associated, at least with Alex Earl, know that that would be damaging to her trust with her community, like of
Well,
people who
also,
follow
like,
her.
I think so much goes on that I feel like people are always like, oh my God, it's PR, it's PR, it's PR. Not everything is PR. And like,
No,
this has been brewing for months. Like, ever since Alex had left Unwell, she's like, just comments, she's kind of like
Months, like a
made,
year
no,
plus.
but it like, she's kind of like she's made some like read between the lines comments of like something clearly
like
shady happened.
alluding.
Yes, alluding. That's what I was looking for.
Oh,
And
sorry.
another thing I saw that I think is a good point is someone was like, I wonder if there is actually an NDA, even though Alex Cooper said there isn't, and that's why Alex Cooper made the video, being kind of like antagonizing her, being like, talk about it, you won't, meaning like knowing she actually can't.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
But
But typically
also,
NDAs are mutually exclusive.
Not always. Not when it's usually when it's a boss. Like for
it's an
Alex
employer.
Cooper, for example, she's the employer and it's her brand. She wouldn't have an NDA on her. It would
Okay.
only be Alex as her employee.
I will say I'm thoroughly enjoying Dave's Tea by the Sea, and I want him to make merch out of this because I would buy it.
Hmm.
Because personally, I've had lots of tea by the sea. Faith and I found out Taylor Swift was engaged by the sea.
We did. We were
So
at the beach and we
I'm
screamed.
so obsessed with this Tea by the Sea series and Dave throwing Brianna Chicken Fry under the bus. And then today he posted the
My
video
God.
being like, I said I wouldn't throw her under the bus and then did the quick clip and it like all he did was put a line through Brianna's name. I just think it's funny. And I think
Well, did you guys see Brianna commented? She's like, I gave him permission to post this one.
No, no, no. Quote, I gave Unc permission to post
Yeah, I'm
yes.
this.
not. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it's so funny and it's like Alex Cooper brought over Grace, her ex-friend. There's no way that Brianna Chicken Fry is not going to like ride or die
Wait,
for
I
Alex Earl
forgot
right
about
now.
That's
that.
true.
That friendship breakup still makes me sad.
Yeah.
Me too. It's also just crazy. I just like genuinely, again, can't get over the fact that this is the fight that Alex Cooper is trying to
I
fight right
know.
now.
I
And
know.
I hope Alex Earl comes with receipts after receipts. Also, for everybody thinking it's a PR stunt, Alex doesn't need to go on Call Her Daddy.
No.
Let's like also get that very clear. Like she has her own show. She has so many more connections, and I think is also more well liked among people in this
Yeah, for sure,
entertainment
especially in the
area
industry.
too. 1000%. So like she has nothing to gain from going on Call Her Daddy or like doing anything with Alex Cooper. Like Netflix is doing her family's reality show. Like she doesn't need anything that
She
Unwell
has
has
lots of
to offer.
clout. Like there's nothing needed out of that.
No,
Well, another
exactly.
thing I saw people say is like that Alex Earl's trying to like distract us from something because that whole like I guess date time like date story time she like did, I guess people like figured out it was like fake or something. Um,
Wait, what?
yeah, I don't know. I saw like so she like did like a story time about how she went on this date. And I
Yeah, the
guess like
Starbucks guy. I
yeah, I guess
watched.
like people like poked a bunch of holes in it about like how nothing like no time and like none of it matched up or whatever. I don't know. I like haven't really looked into it. 'Cause, again, like I just got back into my real life. But yeah, I thought it was interesting, but I'm like, literally, what would she be trying to distract us from? Her skincare did $1 million in sales in an hour or something like that. Like,
I loved that Boys Lie posted the our favorite tea is Earl, and I commented saying Boys Lie on the right side of history. And it's gotten 391 likes. Like I almost went back and deleted it because like, oh, like I'm in like this like space for work. Like I don't know if I should have
no, I
that.
think you're fine.
And so someone then commented back to me and said for the second week in a row, because like the Sierra one the week
Yeah.
before. And then I just went to look at how many people had liked my comment, and Portnoy commented no in all caps about our favorite tea is Earl. And I will say, I have more likes on my comment than Dave Portnoy has in his comment.
I mean, I think no one should
What?
be surprised that he's going to defend Cooper. Like they've
Yeah.
always been really
But like
close.
she kind of did him dirty when the way she
Yeah,
left.
I don't think she
they blamed it
did.
all on Sophia with an F, though. That's the
That's
thing.
true.
Well, again, like there's for that, you know the saying, it's like there's three sides to every story, his, hers, and the truth. With that one, there's four. Alex's, Sophia's, Dave's, and then the truth is somewhere in the middle of all of those, and we'll never know like everything. Like we'll hear Sophia's side when her book comes out. We've heard Alex's side, we've heard Dave's side. Like the truth lies somewhere with those. But from my knowledge that I currently have, I don't think Alex did him that dirty. All she wanted was her IP, which most podcasters want to own. Like, for example, The Toast, when they first started as The Morning Breath,
Bruh.
they lost their IP when they moved platforms and had to like redo everything.
Have refreshed Alex Earl's TikTok and
I
ungodly.
don't think she's gonna make a video about it, if I'm being honest.
I think she's going to, but, and I was talking to my friend about this today, actually. I think she is gathering receipts, proof,
Hmm.
timeline, everything. Like, she is going to make this
Like I hope she eviscerates
so
her.
airtight, so like there are no holes to poke in this. Like, this is everything that happened. Because I feel like Alex Earl, like, she is a girl's girl. Like, she'll ride so hard for you, but the minute you do her wrong, it's kind of like you're done.
Hmm.
Yeah.
However, she didn't do that with Xandra.
I was gonna say, speaking of,
But I
she
don't
commented on
think
Xandra's Sports
her and
Illustrated post,
Xandra
and I'm
have
like,
both
friends
her and
again.
Xandra have both said there wasn't like a crazy falling out.
They just
It
grew
was
up.
they yeah. So like but I feel like other people I feel like there's bad blood with the like stories that she's told. Maybe I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit that, but I don't see her doing like an expose.
The only thing is, none of those people could go head to head with Alex Earl and come out either on top or like still with fans. Alex Cooper has that army, quote unquote, behind her. Like, she is the only person that I think could go up against Alex Cooper and vice versa, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I think because Alex Cooper made it so publicly, I
She's
feel
a
like, I mean,
weird
maybe Alex Earl's
dramatic.
response is the okay on it, but then Dave said in that his story today, he was like, I don't think Alex Earl's gonna say anything. But then Bree said no, she's gonna eviscerate her. So I was kind of like,
But
okay.
Also,
Brianna
how
doesn't know
close are
anything.
Bree
They're
and Alex
not.
I don't
Earl?
know. All I know is that I really hope that
I just don't think
Bree,
Brianna likes Alex Cooper.
I mean, I don't either. Like, I would love to see Alex Earl like destroy her on the internet,
But I
personally.
feel like that's so not her and it's not her brand
The
and her like
brand, yeah.
I
so it
don't know.
would
But like she
I
might
think it would make her
phrase
look
it in a way
immature.
that's like Alex friendly, in a way of just being like, hey, like I just want like, hey, I'm doing my makeup while I dress the things going on.
No,
I could see her doing
literally.
that. Or
I
being
Or
just
like,
like
I
it's
could
gonna
wait,
be
she could be doing her skincare with her new brand, knowing how many eyes are going to be on this video because her
true.
comment has like 500K likes. So she could be doing something with like her new skincare line and talk about it, knowing that the amount of views and how, oh wait, this is like the most strategic thing ever. How Alex Cooper tagged Alex Earl instead of Alex Earl tagging Alex Cooper, she tags the real
Yeah.
actives.
no,
Yeah.
that's a really good idea. Like I think that would be super smart.
That's my
I'm
mic
just
drop.
I'm just saying that I
No, I need
can't
to manifest it. I don't want to put anything into the universe that's saying that she's not
well then
going to.
don't
I
say
need
it,
her to.
but all I'm saying is I can't see her stooping down to that level. I can't.
I could
Because
see her doing it in a way that's a PR
even
ploy,
when
like a
she's had
marketing ploy.
breakups, she hasn't really like told us anything bad. Like I don't know. Like I don't see her
She
doing like
did
an
about the baseball player.
That was
yeah,
before
but
she was big though.
That's true.
yeah, like
Before she had like
I
PR
feel like
training.
once she got famous, she really like pulled back, which I get that. Like that's so valid. You don't want
The
people knowing
team
like
now.
your private life. So again, I could be wrong. I don't see her doing an
I hope
expose.
Faith's wrong.
I feel like her response was okay on it, and like she's just gonna move on and be normal.
I
But again, I
also
might be wrong.
I think it could go one of two ways. Well, actually three ways. Well, duh. She could not say anything and just keep going about her day. Or it's going to be like an Instagram story post with like a few sentences and be like, whatever, like a very PR answer. Or she's going to go balls to the wall and say, like, you messed with the wrong girl kind of thing.
Do you know how iconic it would be if she said nothing but just posted on her Instagram story like a bunch of receipts? Like
Yes.
literally said nothing and just like posted screenshots and was like, this shit speaks for itself. I'm
Yeah, I
good.
don't need to say anything. There's no commentary. Here it
And
goes.
I will say it's very interesting. A lot of people have been reporting that liking a
Yeah.
lot of comments. And I just think that there's so much proof that Alex Cooper is an ambulance chaser and so much proof on Alex Earl's side. I just, I would love to see her post something. I really would. And I was hoping all day, I was manifesting, like, please come out with something before our podcast, the same way that Wes and Amanda came out with something before our podcast. I was like, come on, let's keep this momentum.
I know, I was
No,
actually
seriously, we
checking
got
as
so
you were talking
lucky.
just in case.
Ugh, I've checked all day.
Let's do our Coachella recap because I know you guys have a lot to say.
Okay, we need to start it off with Sabrina Wood because Sabrina killed it. I'm sorry, she did. I don't know if either of you love her like I love her or
No, I
whatever,
loved
but
it.
she did so good. And I saw so many things like this, what happens when you give a theater kid a budget, and she aced it. She killed it so hard. Like everything about it, I had no notes. No notes whatsoever.
It was so good. Her vocals were so good.
I thought she did great. I didn't watch a lot of the videos. I feel like that wasn't like the For You page I was on.
No,
But the
Emily's
ones I
waiting to talk about
saw,
Justin Bieber.
yeah, that's like that's
Biebercella.
like my own like section. That's like my Emily's own segment. The videos I saw, I did see though when you give a theater kid a budget, and I was like, I thought she did fabulous. Like the what is it like the set, like the theatrics of it,
No, she put on a
crazy.
performance,
Yeah.
like truly. It was not a
Like,
concert. That was
you
like
know what it
that was a
gave?
show.
It gave like a Super Bowl halftime show kind of performance. Like that's how like the sets were, like just over the top
Oh my God, I
great.
would love for her to do the
That
Super Bowl halftime show.
did Super Bowl halftime. Yeah. That would be
Um,
so good.
Apple TV, if you need an idea, there it is.
No, Apple TV.
Taylor,
Um,
but Taylor's not going to do it till
Taylor,
Travis is
Justin
retired.
Bieber, maybe One Direction. I
Oh my
think we
God.
They're
lost
not,
any chance of that ever.
unfortunately, we lost all chances of One Direction ever coming back, but it's okay. So, Justin Bieber, Emily, take it away.
You guys. Okay. I woke up at two, like I woke up for this live stream.
Shut
And
up.
I'm being so serious.
I love that for you.
No
I
part of
have
me is
receipts.
surprised.
So I woke up for the thing. He was playing a lot of like his like most recent album songs. It was great. And I just was sitting there like vibing, like listening on my phone, like watching, and all of a sudden he does like a more like worshipy song with two live singers with him. I have no idea who they are. And then he sat down at this little like desk with his computer and he was like just said something and he started like searching things on YouTube and I felt like a legit reaction because like for me, he was like my biggest childhood crush like ever. Like my ninth birthday was like Justin Bieber themed, like everything. Like we had posters of him everywhere. Like I remember one day I told my dad like I can't go to school, I had Bieber fever. Like just like my dad's gonna watch this and get PTSD. That's how like bad this obsession was. And he starts singing his old songs and I felt like emotional watching it because I was like I I don't even know how to explain it. Like I just felt like all of a sudden I was like a 9-year old like listening to Justin Bieber again on like my iPod. It was just like the coolest thing. And a lot of people are saying it was boring. Like, or okay, some people like critics are saying that it was boring and like underdone. But I think he's like, I think people forget that he's just like one of the biggest pop stars of all time. He doesn't need to do a big set in that sense, and that's not very him. Like he was so overproduced like his whole life and his whole childhood and like
Cog in the
overproduced.
machine.
Yeah, for so much of his life, like he was exposed to like really terrible people growing up, and like I can't imagine like what he went through and like his mental health. The fact that he just was able to go out there and play and not have to cancel because he has had to cancel things with mental health. He played and he like smiled as he was singing. And like I don't think people understand the sentiment behind him putting on YouTube videos when he started on YouTube
Well,
and
do you
him
know
putting
why he
on
did
like
that?
Yeah,
no,
it's
someone
sold its
we had
music.
I someone in the music industry um like put said no, that's not like a thing. That
No, it's
I
the same
think that
thing
there
that
was
happened with Taylor Swift though, because if he wanted to perform his music, he was gonna have to pay the record label. Like you have to
They
pay
would
them
make
yeah,
money off
I'm
of it.
but what I'm saying is I think it was really smart way he did it in that aspect for like legal, but I think that there was a genuine sentiment behind it with the fact that he started on YouTube and I feel like just growing up as like a big Justin Bieber fan, like the moment where he like looked back at like his younger self and like I don't know. I just feel like people who didn't grow up like a huge fan don't really get that part because like he did go through like a lot of like really hard times in life. Like I remember when he got arrested and like I made my dad watch the Ellen DeGeneres interview with him and I was like I bribed him. I was like I'll buy you a tea. So I bought him a Dunkin' tea. I was like you have to watch this interview. He's apologizing. He's taking accountability. And I was like 14. My dad was like I don't care. And I was like you have to care. Like I love him. Like you don't get this. He's sorry. So I don't know.
He did look a
I
lot more carefree than I feel like we've seen him in a really long time.
Yeah,
He
he and
looked
he like
genuinely
just had a
like
smile on
happy.
his face.
Yeah.
It was really cool. As like
Well,
a
I also loved
fan,
all
it
of
was
Haley's posts with like their
Yes.
son and stuff behind the scenes. It was
yeah,
so
and Haley's
cute.
like comment where she was like, "No one understands, but it took to get here," and it's like
I mean,
he's
he's
had
had so
like
many
some
health issues,
health and then like severe mental health and
mental.
probably
Yeah.
addiction. Like he was exposed to like oh, who was it? Who's the person
Diddy?
Uh,
that
P.
yeah,
Diddy.
Diddy?
like he was like left alone with like Diddy and stuff. Like I cannot imagine what he was exposed to at such a young age. Like I think he's lucky
And
that
everything
at
was
this
clear
point
bond.
he's been able to like be married, have a child, like he's come to like become a Christian. Like I think he's really turned his life around in that aspect when he could have gone down like the Amanda Bynes like route of
Well,
just
that's how I
Yeah.
feel about a lot of Disney stars. Like, because you look at like Britney Spears, who has struggled so hard with everything
Mhm.
she went through, and like, I feel like people like Selena. I mean, Demi Lovato had her addiction struggles, but if
Yeah.
you look at like Selena and like the Jonas Brothers, I feel like they
Miley
really.
Cyrus had her moments.
No, I know that's why I didn't name her, but I'm saying like those, like them, I feel like really were people who were able to like get through that. I mean, obviously, I don't think they were unscathed. I don't think anyone was, but I feel like they're very lucky they didn't fall into any of those rabbit holes. I mean,
Agreed.
even like Miley and Demi, like they had their struggles, and I mean, Demi had her addiction struggles, but their rabbit holes they could have gone down could have been so much
Oh
worse.
my God, they could have let the things that they were exposed to and went through like define the rest of their life. Like Justin Bieber, the reason he sold his catalog a couple years ago is because he went from being a billionaire to like pretty much like lost all of his money. Like he completely turned his life around. And I think he actually like made a nod to that. Cause like the part where people keep like saying like the Haley Babe Hallelujah, Baby Jack Hallelujah. But at one point he said like I'm brushing my teeth, hallelujah. And is like someone that like has struggled with like addiction, like mental health, like him. And I have struggled with mental health. Like I understand that like when you are depressed, like doing the most tiny tasks, like
Like,
brushing your teeth and like showering is so hard. Like it takes so much work. And just like in the mental health aspect of it all. Like I think a lot of his performance, people are understanding the like depths of like moving it was and just like seeing him be happy was like he's canceled like his last tour. Like he's gone off the face of the earth. So just to like see him come back and just be like a human again is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of that does have to do with like I'm sure Haley's influence and like him
Shout
like
out
having
Haley.
a
She does not
child.
deserve the hate she gets.
No, I know, like him having a
shout out
child,
Haley,
like
honestly.
Love her.
yeah, it was like very emotional for me. I've never felt FOMO like that in my life, and just like I don't know, like I feel emotional. Like it was so amazing. Like I texted Faith, like I was still awake and she was getting ready for work, and I texted her and I was like, I
That's
woke
how
up
long it
for it.
was?
It ended at 4. It was like 2:30 to 4-ish, and then Morgan
Damn.
Warwick and I FaceTimed, and we were just like, holy shit, what did we
Wait, I
just
didn't realize it was
witness?
that long.
And then I was just wired. Like I was having a concert in my bedroom. Like he was like, it's all I need. I'm sitting there
Emily,
like,
no
yeah.
one needs to hear you sing.
But I'm just saying, like, I was so wired that by the time you were getting up, getting ready for work, I was like, I'm still here. I'm still up.
Meanwhile, I was like, it's a new day for me.
No, I know. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to bed now. I've
Speaking of
reposted
Coach,
like 15 Justin Bieber videos, but
oh,
that's
I've
all.
seen
I
them
could talk
all.
about this for hours. All I'll say is my take on it is I don't think every single person understands it, and that's fine. The same way that not every single person may understand like Sabrina Carpenter's, but like her performance is mind blowing. I just think it's like different perspectives for different people. Do you have any like, okay, is someone like, did you grow up a big Justin Bieber fan? And so like, where's your stance on like his performance? Like, are you one of the people that was like, it was kind of like boring compared to Sabrina Carpenter's?
That's the thing though. Justin has never been, he doesn't love the bells and whistles. He always really excels when it's just him, either a keyboard, guitar, and a microphone.
Hmm.
Everything else was like things he didn't like the Never Say Never tour. That was Scooter Braun forcing him to be like this image. And he's literally said it like, that's not who I want to be. Because, like, these record labels, they force the image upon
Yeah.
all of these artists. And then the artist is like, I actually hate that kind of music. Like, I don't want to perform that anymore. And then he came out with his next album and it was like completely different than the one before. And everyone was like, what is happening? So I went into the weekend for Biebercella having really no expectations. I didn't know what he was going to do. And I'm really happy that it went the way that it did. And I think also from a fan perspective, like you said, seeing somebody that you love literally like clicking on the YouTube videos and singing along with that, like that was literally
Like
us.
we did that.
We did that. We're the same, like me and you, me and Justin, like that. Like, so I thought that was really cool of him too. And also obviously the workaround, like he didn't have to sing his hits because he
Mm-mm. He
doesn't
could have
own
just
them.
said like I'm legally not
He's
doing
not
this.
he's not making any money off of any of the streams now, like literally nothing. So like he did that for the fans. And so I think we need to put
Hmm.
some respect on his name.
Exactly.
Period.
He was one click away from hitting one less lonely girl and could have brought Haley up. One click away. But did you see the clip where he then started playing like memes and it was like him falling and then the whole crowd started saying fall and I was just like I don't think he understands like the chokehold he has on like Belieber still.
Oh,
Like every
1000%.
like I have goosebumps talking about it. Like everybody's singing fall all at once and he's like crashing out over the internet and I'm like, do you hear that people are like literally scream singing this song right now?
Do you think he's gonna go on tour for his new album?
I saw
I don't.
rumors. I saw rumors on Dumois. He's thinking about doing like a small residency, kind of like what Harry's doing, but
I
like
could see
smaller,
that.
I
I
could
just
see
but
think
not
with
like
his
a
mental
global tour.
health and also then that Ramsey
mental
disease that he
health.
canceled the last tour with, like, which was
Yeah.
two shows before Boston, let me tell you. Um, I think with the health and mental health combined and the fact that like yeah, I was a child, I think a lot more logistics go into it. But the happiness he seemed on stage, and I think maybe with like the really positive feedback surrounding his performance, maybe like I wouldn't never say never, but I wouldn't like expect it.
Do you
I
think he's
would
gonna do the
drain
same
my
thing for
entire
weekend
savings
two?
account for it. Sorry, Dad.
Real. Real. Do you think he's gonna do the same thing for weekend two?
I was gonna ask you
I
guys,
don't
have you seen the
know.
rumors that he might not be doing Weekend too?
Oh,
I
what?
haven't seen that.
Well, I don't know if they're real or not, but I've just seen people talking about it, and I'm
Haley
like, wait.
commented we'll do the same thing next weekend. Like,
Oh,
what
okay.
could
So then
happen
they
for one
must
of
be
us?
I
Like,
there was a lot of speculation ahead of weekend one, just of kind of like because
they
he
thought he was
has
gonna
had like
cancel last minute
flaky
or whatever.
moments in the
Yeah.
past with his health, his mental health, and like I think people were scared of another Frank Ocean moment. Um, but I mean, he went out there and killed it. And I felt like at the end, he seemed so happy that like there's no way he's not like didn't feel like a high off of that and been like, oh, I could do this again next weekend.
Yeah.
I did see that ticket sales for resale tickets went up 200%. I did immediately scour the
$1,000.
internet to see if I could find anything worth my like range. Morgan, my friend
No,
Morgan
that
texted me
crowd looked like my biggest nightmare.
No, I would
that
have gotten
yes, Morgan
I would have
texted
had
me
a
and she was
panic
like,
attack.
Emily, do we pay $10,000 and just go do this damn thing? And
No.
I was like, but then I've seen the
No.
crowd parts and it's like you're not even getting a good spot. Like all the
You get a
off
better spot on
I
your
need
damn
him to have
phone.
an Eras tour desperately. Recreate your Coachella for all I care. Sit down and just play YouTube videos of me. I just need to sing all these songs with you again.
I'm
Real.
someone that like I don't want to go to a festival or a concert where I don't have a like specific seat that
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in, or like I don't even have to sit, but like a specific like where like in at Coachella or like festivals where it's like a big ass crowd and like if you're not camping out for 3 days before, like you're in the way back. Like no, like I get so claustrophobic and that would give me such bad anxiety. You will never catch me there.
Also, as a short girl, like these things were not made for short girlies.
No.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't even be
even like
front
I'm
row.
5'6", I'm like relatively like middle. I'm not like tall or short. And like I'd even have a hard time seeing. Like unless you're like a 6 foot tall man, like I feel like you wouldn't be able to see.
Do you guys see how fa red my face is? It's the Bieber fever.
I'm also like half deaf. Like not actually, but I can never hear. Like everyone always has to repeat themselves for me.
I promise
And
you'd be able to hear at Coachella.
no, I'm
Sorry.
I'm happy you said that because I didn't even mean to say the deaf part. I'm half blind. I have glasses, and even with those, I can't
How did
see.
she confuse the two?
I don't know. Because I was thinking about something else.
I actually called my
I
dad Helen Keller this morning because
I
he couldn't
literally
see.
can't see. So if I was far away, like genuinely, he'd probably look like a blob. So I'm better off, like not that I stayed up because I was working, but I'm better off just watching it on my damn phone.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like that was what was nice about Taylor Swift is like we were close. And I know not everyone has that luxury. However, ours were not expensive because we got it like during the like pre-sale or whatever she did. Um, but like we were like close, so like I could see her, like she was right there. I could touch her. Wait, but before we get off the topic of Coachella, did you guys see that Hallie Batchelder and Chase McWhorter were making out? How is this man everywhere?
But
He can't escape it.
it's like you we were so close to liking him. His
I
banter
know.
online was
I
so
still
funny.
do. Like you just have
He
to
just
like him, but like
dogs
also
Miranda
understand he.
every chance he
And
can.
also like him making out with Hallie is not dogging Miranda. It's when he's with Miranda's friends that it's like, okay, this is a problem. Miranda does not want to be with him.
Yeah.
But it's an issue like when it's their friends because obviously that creates such an awkward environment. But like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything with Miranda wise wrong with him and Hallie Batchelder. I just think like
It's just random.
it's so how is he everywhere? Like
Do
with
we
all
think that
these different
Dakota was
groups of
jealous?
people.
Oh, probably. But I think a couple that
Do we think
was,
what?
I think people, if
Dakota
Dakota
is
was
jealous
jealous. Dakota's
because
always
they were
jealous
on
when he doesn't have
Well Dating
attention.
together.
Oh, did
Dakota
you end
and
up
Hallie.
watching the show?
I haven't yet. It's on YouTube. I
People
need to
are
put it
saying
on.
that's a lot of the hate that Alex Cooper is getting that they released some like gross conversation between Dakota and Gleb, where
Oh,
Gleb
it was
Oh,
described
about
Rose
Rose
Gleb.
as like the
later.
worst
Gleb
of
was
his
talking
life.
about
Yeah, that was
Brooks.
disgusting. I'm sorry, that was weird. And
So
the
people are
again,
hating
like
on Alex
you said,
Cooper a
the
lot.
fact that production heard that, saw it, and said, "Yeah, let's publish this," is crazy to me.
I mean, honestly though, I'm happy they did because if anything, it finally shows how like to people who still are like Gleb Glazers, it shows like this is actually how he is. Like I feel like
Never
so
heard
many
that before.
people like
No,
oh when people like glaze people.
no, I
What's
know, but
that?
Gleb Glazers is just so funny. It's
No,
like when you're
like I
like
feel like
typing
so many
people up.
people are
So
obsessed with Gleb because they find him attractive and like is he ugly? No, but like
I don't think he's
people
cute.
like when everything came out with Brooks, a lot of people like didn't believe her or like they were like she's the problem or whatever. And people just love Gleb. Like they are obsessed. And so I think I'm honestly like it's disgusting, but I'm happy they aired it so that people who like glaze the fuck out of him are like, oh shit, like this is actually the type of person that we are dealing with here. This is why none of his relationships work. Here
and
you
of course
go.
Dakota was a part of that.
Because
This
if anything, I think it's embarrassing on him to say that because if it was that bad, why'd you stay with her for so long? Like
True.
I think that all the time when people break up and they're like, oh, like it, like all these things about them. And I'm like, if it, and
that's true, then why?
this is not talking about like if you're in like an abusive situation, like obviously. I'm just saying like if they're like, oh, like he was a bad kisser or whatever. I'm like, then why were you with him? Or why were you
When
with
you
her
were
then?
together for like
Like
a
it
year.
wasn't a problem when you were dating for 2 years, but it's a problem now. So I honestly just think he was talking out of his ass to just try to embarrass Brooks, and I think it really backfired on him because no one is thinking like, oh, Brooks is like embarrassing. They're like, oh no, like that's so gross to say and like
Yeah.
embarrassing on you for saying this to like a
It's
year
also
plus
weird
after
because
you broke up.
no one believes him.
No.
You know what I
And
mean?
why
It's just
would he?
like
He
And
has
he's
why
like
would they? He has no
45.
45.
credibility.
It's Brooks
No, I think
Nader.
he's
She is
gross. I
dating
will say
hottie after
one,
hottie. Please,
yeah.
Glad, sit down.
Yeah, I don't think he's cute. Another
Also, they were
person that I
like
don't
so
think is
yeah,
cute. Another person I don't think is cute, and I
don't
know this
say
is a
it.
hot take.
Don't say it.
Jacob Elordi and Kendall Jenner were seen making out at Coachella. That's a couple I actually could get behind. I
But you
think
don't think he's cute?
no.
But then why would you want him with Kendall Jenner, who is like one of the prettiest supermodels of all time?
Because I don't think Timothy Chalamet is cute, but he has seemed to be like good for Kylie. He's brought out like her natural like happiness and like she's just like her natural features. And like maybe the actors are where the Jenners are headed. So I think it's worked out well for Kylie and Timothy. I don't think Timothy's cute. Faith used to think Timothy was cute. I
Oh,
don't
he
think
was
Jacob
back in the
Elordi is
day.
cute.
Back in
Timmy had
2020,
his moment.
Timothy Chalamet in 2020.
No.
Yeah, Sophia, you know exactly what edit
I
I'm
know
talking
exactly what you're
about.
talking about. Yeah.
I shout out Andy said to me, she was like, I'm mad at you for this take. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I
No,
literally
I
never once thought he was cute.
love Jacob Elordi. Like that man is everything and more to me. I was the number one stan of him and Olivia's relationship. And now that they've broken up, like there's not many people I would be okay with him dating, but Kendall Jenner is actually one. I do
I
like them
loved him
together.
saying the kissing booth when him and Joey King were dating. I was so sad when they
No, I
broke up, but now I'm like,
hate
ew, bye.
He is a
Joey
But
Joey
King.
King hater.
If Joey King has no haters, I'm literally dead. So I
no, I
hated
can't
that.
stand her now,
But
so that's
no,
fair.
I
what's
think that was
actually
a weird
funny,
casting.
what's funny is during that time I liked them together because I didn't like her, but I didn't not
Exactly.
like her. But now I
Yes.
actually despise her for honestly like
Same.
no reason. Like I don't really have a reason to hate her. I just do. She's just one of those people that I see her face and I'm like, oof, you make me mad.
No,
But I
real.
will say I do like him and Kendall. Like I could get behind it. I don't think they're soulmates, but like I could get around them both having like a fling with people who are equally as hot as the other. Like I love when hot people date hot people. Like these hot people have got to stop dating ugly people.
Wait, this is like a side note, and just in terms of like castings that you wouldn't expect. Did you guys watch the show? Oh, it came out like 2 years ago. It was set in England. I'm forgetting the name.
Maxon Hall.
Love
No, that's
Max and
still going
I
Hall.
love
on. I
that
love
show.
that show. No, I'm talking about it was a show and it was only one season. And it was about how they met in college. It was
Wait,
Emma and Dex. You guys never watched this? It's with Leo Woodall. Did
I
you guys?
love him. Oh, was it
Yes.
one day?
oh, one
Oh, yes, one
day.
day.
That was only one
That
season.
that was a
Well, yeah,
casting
it's
that
a
you
book.
didn't. Okay, so like Kissing Booth casting that I didn't like. One day I felt like it was a casting that worked so well. I thought their like on screen chemistry was so well, and that just like for some reason when you guys
He
brought up the
dies,
Kissing Booth,
right?
she dies. Yes,
Yeah.
that
Spoiler
show
alert.
gutted me. I felt like someone in my own life died when I watched that show.
I
Gutted
think
me.
because a lot of people weren't expecting it.
It was awful to watch. And he also is like a doppelganger to somebody he used to date. Um,
Oh, triggered.
so it was like a trigger. It was a trigger. But like I
Wait,
thought
who
that
is Leo Woodall dating? Because he's dating someone
that
famous. I think
girl
it's
that's
Megan
older.
Fahey. No,
Yeah, she's older.
I don't think she's that much
I don't
older.
know because I remember after watching one day seeing that he had a girlfriend and I was like singing
Okay,
Justin Bieber,
he's
that should be me.
29. His partner
See, it's in
Megan
my
Fahey.
range.
Emily, they're 5 years apart.
Oh, I
You
kind of
made
thought
it
she was
seem like she's in her like 50s. She's 35. And he's
that should be me.
yeah, but Megan Fahey's really pretty.
She's stunning.
Yeah. Wait, what has she been in? Oh,
Does Leo,
Siren. So
like,
I've never
Sophia,
seen
does Leo
Siren.
Woodall make sense for a crush I would have?
Yes.
Yes.
So where does it
1000.
fit in that I don't think Jacob Elordi
Oh
is
my
cute?
God, Megan Fahey is from Massachusetts. Period.
Like I just want someone like analytical to dissect my crushes and people I don't think are cute and
Well,
like
what's funny is I feel like Jacob Elordi is the epitome of my type. Like every guy I've ever liked or talked to is always like tall, brunette, like, and Emily's is not that. I feel like Emily's, they don't all look the same. Whereas if you
no.
go, no, if
I
for
have
me,
different types.
if you literally, if I showed you a picture of every guy I've ever had a crush on, talked to, dated, anything, they all look like carbon copies of each other. And Emily's just the complete opposite, where like they all look different. Like there's blondes, there's brunettes, there's whatever. They're tall, they're short. Mine are all the exact same. So I just think that that shows how different we are. So I think it makes sense that you wouldn't like Jacob Elordi, and like I would because again, he's a spitting image of every man I've ever liked, just obviously way hotter.
Yeah, way hotter.
Well, yeah, obviously it's Jacob Elordi. I'm just saying like
And
he
that's saying
has
something 'cause I don't think he's cute.
he has the features. Emma, you're one to talk, girl. My rosters and my past rosters have been better than yours.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and deny it.
Because you can't. You can't.
There's some
Wait,
that weren't that bad.
Did you guys see how many brands like activated this year too?
wait,
I
what
feel
does
like
that mean?
Like they hosted something or like
or
they
they did
they
like
did
a
like
pop-up, a
yeah.
branding thing.
I saw
Like
someone say it's $500,000 for them to do that.
that's literally insane. I don't know
Wait,
if I believe
activate
that
for
number.
what? What are we talking about?
They just activated at Coachella. Like this was the most brand presence we've seen at Coachella since it started. It was
I
insane.
actually felt like there was less brand houses this year.
There was less brand houses, more brand activations.
Okay.
There was a
What
lot
is,
more
can you
pop-up.
explain what a brand activation is? Like, I
Like
don't
they're hosting some
understand.
sort of a pop-up or they're having something like the road event. They had Camp Poosh. They had
Yeah, but
there
Camp
was like
Poosh
a
was a house, was it not?
no, people
Do
didn't
a house,
stay.
but they also do an
Like a
activation.
Camp Poosh event where they're inviting a
Yeah.
ton of
Oh,
people.
okay.
An activation is like a way to get brand recognition in like a big,
It's to increase brand awareness
yeah.
and to get people posting about you.
Just watched the Euphoria first episode yet? Because I haven't.
Mm.
But
No, Sophia, did you?
I watched the clips on TikTok. I didn't sit down and watch it.
yeah, like I've
I've only
seen,
seen the sit down of Sydney Sweeney and Jacob Elordi,
Yep.
and I'm not paying 50,000 on flowers. And I was like, look, I understand what she's saying though right now.
well, people are saying that like this season, it seems like they gave him a lobotomy. Like he's not how he was in the past two seasons. And like how like the shit he puts up with Cassie, he never would have put up with in like season one or two. But I haven't watched it yet, but I'm definitely seeing mixed reviews. But I'm also seeing people be like, I don't know why you guys are surprised. Did you not like, I know it's been a while, but are you all forgetting what happened in season one and two? Like the stuff
Yeah,
that
it's
they're
been
doing
like
this
five
season, yeah,
years.
it's a little bit crazier, but like everything that happened in the last couple seasons was crazy too. Like
Yeah. I
you
just
gotta expect weird shit with Euphoria. That's the whole point of the show.
Did
I
you?
just think it's sad without him and then obviously Eric
You
Dane.
didn't say his name.
Oh.
And
Sorry, can we
take
like
three.
pass around the one brain cell?
Yeah.
Let's all share
Okay.
it. Little
Take
Pete.
three.
I think it's sad this season without Angus and Eric Dane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Except I
Like
saw that they did like
it's hard to see the show go on.
I saw they
Yeah.
did like an in memoriam of Eric Dane, but they didn't do one for Angus Cloud. Oh, hang on,
Wait,
I'm
did
not
he
being
die in real life?
Angus Cloud, yes. That's
Yeah,
why he's
he
not
was.
in it.
Wait, so then why wouldn't they do an in memoriam of him?
Maybe it will be like in a future episode where it's like I don't know because I guess like in like the way they included him in the season is they did like phone calls. Obviously you can't hear his voice, but like people are talking to him, so maybe they'll do it on an episode where like that
But
happens
what
a
about
lot.
Eric Dane?
Eric Dane shooted scenes before he died,
Before he
so
died.
he's like actually in it.
Oh.
Whereas
So
Angus,
maybe that's why.
and that's what I'm saying is like I think it might be an episode where they like call him a lot that they'll include it because Eric Dane obviously recently passed and this has been done filming, whereas Angus Cloud passed away shortly after the last season aired.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
A little bit
it was
more.
in that like couple year in between. But yeah, it's sad without them. I have seen mixed reviews on because his storyline is he was in jail for 30 years. And like I get people saying like, "Oh, you couldn't have written him off a better storyline." But also like you guys got to remember the situation he was in. Like it wouldn't make sense for him to just like run off into the hills and live a
Right.
happily ever after. Like
I really was so excited to see, I don't even,
him and Lexi.
Cassie, yeah, him and Lexi, like a storyline with
I
them. Like, I
loved him
was
and
I
Lexi.
know.
so excited. I thought she
Well,
brought
they
out
still
like a
are giving
really,
Easter
like,
eggs about
wholesome
them.
side of him.
Like I saw a clip where like I think it was maybe Rue. It was someone telling Lexi like Angus still talks about her all the time and stuff.
Stop.
Or
Okay.
sorry, Fez in the show.
That's
But yeah, I
sad.
would have loved to see them. I mean, I'm sure they would have explored it more had unfortunately he not passed, but
I need to add it to my watch list this week.
Yeah,
me
I guess
too. I need
same.
to like catch up on everything. I literally opened my laptop today and I realized I haven't been on it in 10 days. So let's get into
Oh,
our fangirl factor. What are we fangirling over this week? What are we loving? I can't go first because I don't know.
I know, I don't know either.
Okay, so my fangirl factor of this week is the Sephora sale. That's
Yes.
fine. Shout out to our girl Sierra for truly saying Sephora rewards loyalty because they
Yeah.
do.
That
I
was
have my cart
iconic.
That was
lit
good.
iconic. I have my cart locked and loaded. I will be purchasing her shortly.
Wait, can you tell
And
us what you're getting?
Yeah, tell the
I did my
class.
order earlier.
oh my
Wait,
God, Faith, what'd you get?
oh, I'll show you. Hold on. I did so I ordered like my refills on the last sale in the fall, so I don't really need much. So my order is not huge, which is honestly nice for my bank account because I just had a huge Zara order come in, so I didn't need to buy a lot, but hold on, let me pull it up. Purchase history.
I got stuff. I got a lot of refills and also wanted to try some new stuff. I got this, I want to get the Cycler in shower body like moisturizer because I've heard really good things about that. I've also just wanted to try Cycler since it came out, but
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
that's 4 now, so like whatever. And then Biosense, I got all of my replan from that because that's my skincare holy grail. Live and die by that brand. Um, I have my phone here. I can literally look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I want like
so
a
I got so I have
I'm
to do
like
another
looking
order
things up as
because
you say it.
as you were talking about like the body wash, I was like, oh shoot, I need to actually get more shampoo, so I need to do that. But this, I got the Rare Beauty eye patches. I actually tried those on a whim
Ooh.
because I ran out of my road ones, and we have an Ulta near us, but we don't have a Sephora. And so I tried them for the Masters, and let me tell you guys, they work really well. Like they get rid of your under eye bags. Like I was waking up at 4:30 with like designer bags under my eyes, and they would be gone after I wore
So is
them. So
that
I got
your fangirl factor at the moment?
no, I'm just telling you guys. Actually, you know what
Ooh.
that will be? That is actually my fangirl factor is Rare Beauty's eye patches because they work so well. So I bought two of those, and I like that Rare Beauties come in a pack of eight, whereas Rhodes are in a pack of six, but they're the same price. So I'm getting a bang for my buck. And then I got
I
two things from Rhode. I got the Toasted Teddy blush because I really want to try it, and then I got a lip liner because I need to do a better lip combo. My friend Olivia that I work at the Masters with has such a good lip combo, and so I need to up my game.
Oh, side note on lip combos, I meant to ask you. I'm going to Dr. Elizabeth on Friday if you want to get a little something something.
Yeah, I need upper lip filler, but I'm not gonna do it yet. I'm not ready. I'm scared.
It Faith, I am the biggest wimp of pain. I stub my toe and cry. I feel nothing because she knows I'm a wimp. So she numbs me for a solid 30
Maybe
minutes
I'll
before
come
she
with
does
you just
anything.
so I can show her my lip and ask her what she thinks.
Yeah, I think you
And then
should.
I'll book an appointment.
That'd actually be great if you came with me because it's technically during the workday, so if you could drive, it'd be great. My fangirl, I don't
Oh, and then also something that I think every person should buy is the Tower 28 SOS hypochlorous acid spray because that saved my skin. You can spray it all over your body, especially after
know.
you
Is that
work
for like
out.
after a workout?
You can do it, it just like kills bacteria on your skin. So sometimes like it's really nice when you're tanning. Let me just
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, when you're like sweating.
Yeah, because obviously you have bacteria and everything. Apply your
Yeah.
sunscreen though. Skin cancer is real. And yeah, I swear by that stuff. Like even when I'm traveling, I always keep a little one in my purse, like because I can spray it on after I come off the airplane too. It's just like the
Do
best
you
thing
feel like
ever.
it's a lot of money for like how little's in the bottle, or do you genuinely feel it's worth it?
You know, I genuinely feel it's worth it.
Okay.
I wonder if there's like better brand, like better ones that are like.
So they were the first ones to do it, and there are other ones that you can get on like Amazon
Wait,
and
Emily, don't you have one that's like that?
Yeah, I got a dupe, but it broke me out.
Oh, I guess
But I
that's
also
that's
just
what you get
don't
for getting a dupe.
also but I also just don't know if it was because you were supposed to keep it at room temperature and I left it in my hot car.
Mm.
I think I'm like maybe one of the only people that like probably will not order anything from the Sephora sale.
no,
Well,
I
we don't really
normally
wear
don't.
makeup.
It's
I'm
literally
allergic to
here.
everything. I wore makeup to the event I got invited to an influencer event last week.
Period. That should be your
Um,
fangirl
That
factor.
should be your fangirl factor.
I wore makeup, but honestly, like I've just been wearing like completely, I wore just like all color science and then Rhode Toasted Teddy.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I got it for you for
And that's what I
Christmas.
was gonna say, try it. You can literally try mine. And then
Well, I
also
already ordered it.
I put on some salty face little freckles and I was like, if Faith was here, she'd be disapproving of this, but she's not here, so
Because
I get to wear
Emily's
it.
freckles, when she does them, they look so fake. It looks like she took a marker and went,
But I eat it up. Like I don't care. Like Melody Miles, love the fake
Yeah.
freckles.
Yeah.
yeah, but she's
She
someone that
does.
can pull it off. But I will say, when she first gets them tattooed on her face, they look so bad. Once they sit, then they look better. But I'd be so scared to go out when you first get them.
Emily, I also don't wear a lot of makeup, mostly
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't like how it feels on my skin, and that's a me thing, whatever.
Yes. It's
I
like a
really
sensory
like,
overload.
yeah, I really like Tower 28's like hyaluronic acid skin tint, something like that. It literally doesn't feel like you're wearing anything on your face.
Okay.
I
And
like
it has
never wear makeup
sunscreen in
either,
it.
TBH.
So I'm all at the face sunscreen, especially before my wedding.
Yeah, I never
It's
really
the
wear
new
makeup
thing.
except I did working the masters because like I wanted to look like put together. But like I don't wear like foundation or anything like that, so I think that's why like I'm able to wear it. Like I just put on like I do like my moisturizer and like some Say drops, put on bronzer, blush, and that's it.
Yeah.
And oh, and concealer when I need it. Like I'll do it under my eyes.
Yeah.
But that's like it. I feel like when now that when I start my job, I'm gonna have to like start putting makeup on.
See, I just don't feel like that's necessary. Why do you have to wear makeup every day for work?
Because you want to look put together when you're going to be seeing people in your office and like seeing execs and stuff. You don't want to look like a hot mess that rolled out of bed.
When I would go into the office 5 days a week, I did not wear makeup every day.
I mean, when I did my internship at TI, I definitely didn't. But I feel like sometimes I'm definitely going to.
It really depended on my mood and how I was feeling that
Well,
day.
yeah, it's going to depend on how tired I am. Like sometimes I'm going to be like, Because also like
And depending on the outfit,
right. And also like definitely like my first day I will. But also
thousand
like
percent.
I have tried so hard to get away from using makeup wipes, but I have such a hard time washing my face if it's out of the shower.
I actually feel very similarly.
Washing my face when I'm not in the shower because my hair always gets wet and then it ruins my hair because my hair gets greasy so easily. So that's like if it's not my hair wash day, I'm gonna be really annoyed.
You know what makeup wipes I really like is the Trader Joe's brand ones. Those
But
are
I
the ones
don't think
I
any
like.
makeup wipes are good because it just like is rubbing it into your skin more, like into your pores.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I
Like
usually
they
take,
work. They take the makeup off, but I still think like it's pushing makeup into your pores.
I use the makeup wipe and then I get in the shower and I double cleanse
But then see at that point, why don't you just wash your face in the shower?
because I feel like it doesn't get the mascara off the way I want it to.
So then just use the makeup wipe for your eyes.
Yeah.
Because well, I get the mascara I use is the tubing mascara from Tarte, and so it literally comes off if you just like pull it with water. And so I really like that because I feel like other mascara I would like wash it off or like use a makeup wipe and like the next day I'd have like the line under my eye. Like I would look hungover at the age of like 18.
The problem with mascara is my eyes get very itchy very easily, and if it doesn't say gluten-free, like on
Mm,
the thing, I can't use it.
yeah. I mean, most times I don't even wear mascara because I always like you guys have seen it. I always like touch my eyes and itch my eyes. And like if I have mascara on, I can't do that.
I literally never wear mascara.
I just don't like it. Like sometimes I'll just curl them and call it a day.
Mascara makes me feel awake and pretty. That's like the one thing I won't like if I'm gonna pick one makeup thing, it's either gonna be blush or it's gonna be mascara. Those are the top two for
It's gonna
me.
be like like my say drop.
Fangirl factor of the week is myself because I was invited to the Love Shack Fancy Boston opening and it was so much fun. Made some purchases.
Ooh,
She
what did
did.
you
She got a really
buy?
cute
I
dress.
got a really beautiful dress.
It's so
And
pretty.
it's not something I would pick off the rack, but I saw some of the employees wearing it and I was like, I asked the girls, like, can you like show this to me? I need to try it on. I felt so pretty in it and I was like, I have to get this. So I got that. It was just really fun. Then I got dinner with my friend Alex and Julia after at Capitol Grill. It was delish.
Oh,
I
Julia
just
went?
was sad that Faith was not here for it because like when I got the invite, they invited me on Shop My, you guys. They Shop
Iconic.
My messaged me. When I got invited, like it was like sad. I was like, oh, like Faith's not here to like do this with me, you know? But it ended up being a ton of fun, and I wore makeup for it, and I wore a cute little park denim set
You
for it.
look
So
so cute.
thank you. I never get dressed. It was so funny. The next day at work, I got on like a call, and my hair was still curled from the night before, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Emily, your hair!" And I was like, "It's because I've set the bar so low. Like I show up looking awful. That like my hair, like I still didn't look great, but like my hair just was like not." In a messy bun, people were like, "Oh my God, you look so good." And I was like, the bar is so low. But yeah, I'd say my fangirl factor was myself for, just
Period.
get
Or
through the
like
damn week.
or that wait, did you say what brand it was?
Yeah, it was Love Shack
Yeah, I
Fancy.
was gonna say, or it should be Love Shack Fancy for inviting you.
No, it was for myself.
Okay, period.
I'm like good at that working, period.
Hey y'all, so that was, in case you missed it, the weekly recap, our weekly show where we recap everything going on in the world of pop culture and celebrities, as well as ourselves as three 20-something-year-old girls just figuring out life. I hope y'all missed us last week because now we are so back and we'll be back onto our regularly scheduled programming. So make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok where we post all of our thoughts, we post clips, all the things, and then subscribe to our Spotify and YouTube so you never miss an episode because who knows, maybe one day we'll just like drop an emergency one. You'll never know, but if you were subscribed, you'll know. So that's it. Bye, guys.